let's open that. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me. Who's watching? Anybody watching tonight?
Yeah, come say hello.
We
it's
should be
me.
live.
It's
Hello, welcome. We are live on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook Live. Yeah, that's the ones. With me, Base of Operations, and Reese from @ChipPaints. Welcome
Instagram,
to the show.
Instagram,
on Instagram, yeah, you can find her. There's a thing just there. I can't reach it. Can you reach it?
I got these two.
There it is. There we go. You can find Reese on Facebook. And as always, I'm streaming Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And I've got to say thank you to all of my third tier and above patrons for that. Thank you to Reese. And also a thank you to Tim and Wayne. You see what I did there? I separated that. There we go. You guys are my third tier patients and Patreons.
Yeah,
there we go. I've jumped all over the place. And I could not do this without their support. And if you want to help support me as well, the links are in the description below on YouTube. And I actually haven't quite figured out where all the others are, but they will scroll through the chat. So, jump on the chat, say hello. We're going to be playing Kill Team tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully. I have noticed that one person that was watching YouTube is now no longer watching.
Didn't wait for the volume
So,
to come on.
anyway, yes, so we are working that out. You can just see, just underneath, if Reese would be so kind. Oh, actually, can I reach it? Can I reach it? That little bar just there.
Oh,
yeah, I
right,
know.
yeah,
there we go.
I do this.
That little bar just there. We are trying to scramble some money together for a new computer, which means that I can get these streams much more stable than they are now. If you want to help support, like I said, my patrons down there, or just my PayPal at the bottom of YouTube, you can just throw a couple of quid that way as well.
Donation would go to a very good cause.
Yes, indeed.
Fantastic channel, fantastic painter.
Thank you very much.
Good company.
Righty-ho.
Bit weird, but you know.
A little bit weird, but you know, we push around little toy soldiers and go pew pew at each other, so you know, it comes with the territory. So anyway, so we're going to be playing Kill Team. We've already got the table ready, we've already got the mission ready, we've already got the armies ready. So now we just need to go through the armies and start rolling some dice.
Beat me to it.
Would you like to go through first, or shall I go through mine first?
Shall we roll for it?
Let's roll for it.
No,
there we go. Right.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to roll for it. There we go. And you get to see the little thing on there. Oh, your dice went in the wrong place, but you got a 1.
No, I didn't. I saw you turn it. It was a 6.
It did roll. You can re-roll it if you want, but you got a 1.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Yeah, so the dice, try not to aim in that corner then, because we need to be kind of... You can go along there, but it's kind of, or if you go...
My aim is...
So, here-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can just place your dice just there.
If you just push his back further, you'd get, like, more...
I would, but then I've got to try and rearrange my... you see, the thing is, I can do just about there. Almost, yeah. Anyway. Okie dokie. So, yeah. There we go. We'll just leave that there, like that. There we go. Okay, so shall I go for my army first then?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, in Kill Team style, the person who lost the war tends to go first.
Rightio. So, let's go through my army list. So, to start with, we have a Reaver Sergeant down there. He is Raylan Arteros. He is my Reaver Sergeant. He's also my leader. And next to him, we have Raphaelis Tertullus. He's a Reaver. He is my demolitions expert. Moving along, we have a standard Reaver. I believe that's... Who is that? That's Brother Faustian Redfoe.
Redfoe.
Yep, he's just a standard Reaver dude. Moving along, we've got my other guy, who is Michelangelos Tertullus, who's my combat specialist. I have...
It's so imaginative.
I have 3 of my turtle brothers on tonight. Speaking of which, the third one just down here is my comm specialist, that intercessor sergeant with the aerial on his back is Donatellus Tertullus, the comm specialist, and he is standing next to Erasmus Seraphon, who's just a regular old intercessor dude with a bolt rifle.
Oh.
So,
It's my
would
turn.
you like to go through yours while I change the focus settings on this camera, because I just realised that I've actually got it set up to focus for when I was recording my videos.
Oh, the one I'm holding.
Yeah, and it's not auto-focusing. So when you're getting up close and personal, I am struggling. I can't even get through the through the menu on my computer at the minute to change it. So yeah, do you want to just go through your go through it, and I will attempt to.
Okay, so I have brought tau. As you can see, painting is limited. It's because I've very recently started doing tau. I was going to bring my ultramarines, which are painted, but yeah, marine versus marine is a little bit slow. So I'm not as imaginative as you are with names. So I have there we go. Oh, that's good. Down here is my leader. His name is Stealth 1. He has a fusion blaster and target lock and a marker light. I have a bunch of gun drones. I have a recon drone with burst cannon, and up here I have this is Rail Finder 1. It is Pathfinder with a rail rifle. He is demolitions. This guy is Rail Finder 2, and he is sniper with a rail rifle. This guy here is my Sashla fire warrior. He has a pulse rifle, pulse pistol, photon grenades, and with him he's brought a really nicely not painted DSA support turret with smart missiles. That is my army.
Lovely stuff. Alright, so we've already done all the roll-offs and so on and so forth. We've already deployed. We can go straight into battle round number 1, where we can roll off for deployment. We are playing the Recover Intelligence mission, which means that for my purposes, objective number 5 here, objective number 6 for me are worth 1 point every battle round. Objective number 2 down there, and objective number 3, which are the two closest to Reese's deployment zone, they are worth 2 points for me. And objective number 1 in the centre of the table is worth 3, and that's inverse for you. Each one of mine, number 6 and number 5, are worth 2 at the end of every battle round, and number 3 and number 2 are worth 1. And likewise, number 1 in the centre is worth 3 points at the end of every battle round. So they are they're cumulative battle points. Yeah, whatever. So let's shall we just roll some dice and get ready to rumble?
This is the initiative, isn't it?
Initiative roll, 2d6. What we got? 5,
8,
and I got 6. So my guys are about to get shot off the board.
Right. Also, command points.
Yes.
2. Right. So my leader has a movement of 8 inches, and he has the fly keyword.
Righty-ho.
So I'm going to advance him. He can advance and shoot his weapon with no penalty.
Ouch.
So he's got 8 inches and he gets to go another 3, so that's 11 inches. So he gets to go right the way up here. I need to actually get off my bum and measure that to.
And those of you who don't know, the fly keyword allows you not to measure vertical distances. You just measure the horizontal. Advanced movement.
Okay. And then, so the rule is that support turret is with this guy, so he has to stay within 2 inches, or else that is.
What's that one over here?
The DS8.
And the red dude.
Yeah, that's his toy. So this guy here, the red spot is my sniper. He's ready.
And the red spot is just on there. It's not focusing very well. There we go.
I'm going to move this guy here. Moved. Oh, premium. Leave space.
It's quite tight out there.
This guy's going to move. I'll just leave that's turret, it's now independent of its operator, so that's going to be ready. My drones have a. I have it written down. I think it was 8 inches. Yeah, the drones can be 8 inches.
Well, they'll have to come round, won't they?
No.
Because you can't fly through a building wall.
Oh, but I can go.
No, they'd have to measure. They'd have to come up so that they can at least get over. You wouldn't have to measure because they can fly. You wouldn't have to measure up, but you would have to be able to actually get through the floor. You can't fly through the floor.
Oh yeah, because they're underneath.
Yeah.
So I'd have to. Oh,
You will have to move them out.
yeah.
And measure the vertical. Not the vertical, sorry. Measure the horizontal.
Okay.
You wouldn't have to. Again, like you said, you wouldn't have to. You can measure them out here and not measure up to go back that way.
Oh, so I use up a couple of
you move up a couple of inches to come back, and then you can.
I won't do that actually. So this one here is going to go straight over to here, and then that same, and then these two drones. I'm just going to move. So they have moved. I apologise. I am not putting markers down. Right, so these two gun drones at the front. Oh yeah, one of them is actually.
Something else that will go on the shopping list once we have a new computer is studio lighting, I think.
That's going to move. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to move these guys. So okay, they've moved.
All four of those are moved.
Yeah, and then the recon drone, well, it's been 6, it gives the buff, and that is going to be ready. And that is, so I have advanced, moved, readied, moved, I've readied, I've moved these two, ready, that's
Alright, alright, my turn.
that's it. Reader,
Would you like
shakily hold the camera.
take that? Okay, so we're going to have some movements going on here. Right, so we're going to move my sergeant. He is going to make his way 6 inches across here, which will be to there. We have some, let's move this guy. He is going to move himself just over here, I think to there.
We do have a viewer on YouTube.
We do have a viewer on YouTube.
Hello, thanks for joining us.
Feel free to say hi and join in on the chat.
And forgive the really shaky camera.
Okay, so I'm going to advance this guy.
Right, okay.
And he is going to advance by 5 inches.
I do some drama camera. Wow.
And anybody with vertigo is just going to...
Sorry. That's the earthquake.
I don't need 5 inches, I just need a little bit. He does have a grapple launcher. It's on his pouch at the back there.
It's grapple and not grapnel.
He's going to...
Grapnel sounds
Put
like
himself up
a
there.
town up north. Where are you going on your holidays? Grapnel.
Grapple. Right, and then I'm going to... I don't need to advance this guy, but I think I will. Yeah, I'm going to advance him. I only need an extra couple of inches to get him up to where I want him to.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a 2 inches, which is fine.
We have known that's what she said. So should I be saying that? I don't know.
What, that's what she said?
Yeah.
I think there's no problem with saying that's what she said, because, I mean, that's not particularly... you're not being particularly obscene, are you?
I can be if you want me to.
Well, yeah.
I won't.
Okay, I would like to get 3 inches on an advance for this guy.
So you and this guy, you would like to move him around about where that ladder is.
No, beyond there.
Oh, that pillar.
No, just here.
Just
behind
there.
these
Oh,
barrels.
just there. Just on the barrels.
That's only 2. So, that is not what I wanted him to do. 6 plus that is only 8 inches. Yeah.
He is just running for that.
There we go. Let's see if we can just about keep himself back there.
And
I have absolutely no, and my comms guy.
I will get round. So, oh god.
And we have somebody joined us on Twitch as well.
Oh, hi Twitch.
I think. Is somebody on?
Where are they going?
Move it so it's dark here.
Yeah,
we
there
have
we
somebody
go.
on Twitch.
Hey.
Thank you for joining me. Hey, hey.
We're
Feel
gonna...
free to jump on and say hello. Love to hear from people. Try and keep the rules out of the chat though, because we do make up some of this as we go along.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah, we're not super like we like having a bit of fun. Oh, and you're gone. Oh. Maybe it's my shoddy camera work.
Right, so he moved. My comms guy is going to stand there. Ready! Advance, and he advanced as well, I believe. That's why you put your tokens down while you're using them.
That's the aim of the game.
But there we go. Okay, so you won your initiative, so get to shoot one of your ready models first.
So the DS8 support turret, its ballistic skill is shocking, but it's 5 points. I didn't even write the points down for it. It's 5 points.
And if you want to know what she wrote down,
if you can decipher that, you are brilliant. I wrote that while I was trying to listen to a video about
mine currently looks like that. So mine's on a Commander.
I only have one of these, and I've already started filling it in for me blues.
Right. I might have another one for you.
Yeah, I got loads of these. Maybe I might give. Yeah, I know. I was going to bring my fan, but I've got my one fan right here. Oh.
Hey. Right.
Anyway, so the DS8, not 9, has it. It can shoot at things it can't see, but it's a. You are sweating, Ollie's mate already. So it. Where are we? DS8. So EA is heavy 4, has a 30-inch range. If to shoot at things it can't see, it has to hit on a 6.
Right.
Always a 6.
So what is he shooting at?
Oh, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to move to Rail Finder number 1, which is my sniper demo. Sniper demo. He can see. Sorry, can you just tell me who's who? Where's your leader?
Over there.
Where?
Down there. That's my leader there.
Okay, I can see your leader. I'm going to use the passive ability of the recon drone to remove your obscure. Then I'm going to use the comms to give him. They have written it all down.
Is it within 3 inches of the recon drone?
6.
Oh, within 6, right.
Yeah, +1 to hit. So I'm actually with the rail finder. I'm actually getting the long back. Depends how far away. Oh. I need my shoddy ruler. Right. You are just.
Which one you want?
If I shoot your chap down here, I know you're outside of his. So I get one shot at pretty much anything. So I might as well do it there. So I get one shot. Ballistic skill 4. It gets. You don't get your obscure.
Long range?
But you are long range. So
Long
that comes
range
to 5, and I've got number 5, and then the passive ability of himself is River Ones, and then the comms, which is this guy, gives +1 to
3.
yeah, and then the demo gives +1 to wound rolls to obscured models. Alright, so
No, that's just
that's
for
a
him.
wound.
That's just for him as well.
So,
the demo
can
guy.
they use their abilities on themselves?
The demo guy can only do it on himself.
Yeah.
So he can +1 to wounds. If I'm holding the camera. Hang on a second. Do you wanna, so the demo specialist.
If you can see, just behind the little skull, right down here,
So
I'm going to try and snipe your leader.
yeah, so your demo guy can add 1 to this model's wound rolls to targets that are obscured. So he can +1 to his wound rolls.
Yeah.
But you can't give that to anybody else.
That's cool.
So you've got a comms guy who's going to add 1 to hit rolls. Your recon drone is
removing the obscured.
And
You're,
he's firing at long range.
So I'm actually hitting on by ballistic skill 4.
4, yeah.
Right, we've got 2 viewers on YouTube.
Hey.
Hi. Look at sus.
Welcome, hey. Yeah. Sup.
Sup.
Right. So you're hitting on 4s.
This guy right on there. I need a 4. Oh, there's some dice in there already. Let's take out.
Long old shot.
It's a long shot, but he's a sniper.
Horrible weapon.
You
And
can
it's reroll once because he's a sniper.
Yep.
And that's another 1. You can't reroll a reroll.
Hey, you're supposed to. I got 2 6s when we did.
Yeah.
Right, so you failed.
And my comms guy.
Oh, you've got ready.
Yeah, my readied model, my comms guy. I don't actually think he can see anybody because of where I've put him. Completely out of the way of absolutely everything.
You'll have to excuse me for having some munch.
Yeah, my comms guy. Hey, come to think of it, I mean, if you can have a look at behind your either one of those guys up the top there, can you see his hand poking out behind the pipes?
I see gun and magazine.
You can't see flesh, which is the particular rule for line of sight that we use here, is that to have line of sight, because it's rather than any point of the model, is you've got to be able to see a part of the model that has flesh in it, i.e. hands, feet and so on, to be able to fire. If it's just the just weapons or can you see pauldron? That counts.
Yeah,
He's got a shoulder under that.
I can see what it's written on it. It says, "I love no game."
It says, "Screw you, Tal." And that's coming from the sniper guy, yeah?
Oh, that's coming from my 5. Minim barely this guy.
Right.
Not this guy, just that guy.
Can't see it from that guy. That's a shame. I was hoping it would be that guy.
What guy? That guy.
He can see. Right, okay, so you're saying this guy,
Yeah.
your sniper cannot see
No, so you can. This.
Donatellis.
You can see. This is the only guy you can shoot. Well, you can shoot at this guy or the comms guy.
Oh, I want to shoot at this guy.
All right. Yeah. You can. You could. You're just
about catching.
Just.
It's a long shot anyway. I mean, I'm probably at long range anyway.
Yeah, because it's.
So my comms guy is going to shoot at the sniper because he is a pain in my butt.
Yeah.
And not in a nice way. Right.
That's a casual hint at what you think.
Right.
Sorry, leave that at home to our viewers.
So my Donatellis has a 30-inch range on his bolt rifle.
You are outside. If I was outside,
Should be outside of 15 inches, which is there, which I'm just missing. So I'm at long range, -1. Where are my tactic cards?
I've sorted out the comms demo.
So comms. There's a comms guy. That one there. I can pass a morale test. That's not what I'm after.
No, comms gives you.
This is passive. Oh yeah, so we don't need that and that. The comms guy giving +1 to hit is your to obscured models is his passive ability.
Okay. Oh, you can spend the command. Ah, okay. Yeah,
so long range, you're obscured. I'm -2.
I should have used that. Sorry.
You're -2 for me to shoot at you with only 1 shot. It's a 4, 5, and that's a 6 to hit. No, 3s, 4, 5s to hit.
Yes, you're not Tau, you're a Space Marine.
And that's only a 3. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that because I'm sure
it's much
more interesting things to use later.
Yes. Okay, so
So now you're going to go through all of your ready models.
which is just 2 more. So my DS8 smart missile. Oh, it doesn't matter about distance. Oh, does it still count?
What's that?
Uh,
Shooting at models that you can't see, that you have to hit a 6 on.
yeah, but it says in the rules there's a has. If you can't see it, it's in a 6. But does it still affect the distance?
That's
thing?
an interesting thing, because technically if you're at long range,
It
it'd
would
be
be a
a 7 to hit, so therefore unable to hit.
In the book, it says for DSA support tower, it's a 6.
Does it just say 6 automatically wins?
Yeah, well, no, I don't. If you might want to just go and
6
have a little look. It just says.
There could be actually somewhere in the somewhere else that 6 auto hits.
It just says.
elsewhere.
It just says to hit models it can't see. So I just say. Wow, these things are energy nice. You could cook something. Oh wow, yeah, gee, blimey.
There's a lot of heat coming in there. I thought I'd use it to bounce the heat back from inside there onto the table, but I don't know if they're
Should
actually
have
doing anything.
have the black on because
They're
it
not
absorbs
doing
light.
It's not doing anything. I was hoping that it would bounce the light off.
Oh, okay.
Shooting phase, ready for the number of attacks. Make a.
If you read the actual stat.
Yeah. I'm just resolving attacks. Roll d6. An unmodified roll of a 1 always fails, and an unmodified roll of a 6 always hits.
Right, so it is.
Yep. So there's an interesting thing. If your BS goes above 6 for any reason, an unmodified 6 always hits. That's what we were looking for. Remember last week we had an issue with that?
Yes, I do.
That's what I was looking for, is that particular sentence.
Because there's.
An unmodified 1 always fails, so you can't modify below 2 up. So if you end up wanting to try and do it from 2 up, there's no point, because an unmodified 1 always fails. It includes plasma rifles.
Unless you've got someone who.
Unless you can re-roll the 1, and then you can ignore it.
And you can add 1 to that, can't you? If you've got the.
No, because an unmodified 1 always fails.
Always fails. That's good for models that have a higher.
Yeah. So so basically it's an inbuilt rule so that you can't cheat your plasma weapons. So in other words, you can't.
Yeah, we've been in this with plasma weapons where you could. It's like, oh, I can overcharge without risk.
If you overcharge it without risk, you roll a 1, it still blows up. You don't modify it.
And likewise, you'll never have a model that can't fire something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well,
unless it doesn't actually have any weapons.
Yeah, if it's got range. Right, so that is heavy 4, and I'm going to shoot that into your leader.
Who's down here?
Yeah, no passive abilities. Blah,
So
blah, blah,
6s
blah,
only.
6.
And there's no 6s.
Yeah, I consider definite not a 6 amongst them as ones.
That's him
So,
ready. Is that all of your ready
No,
models?
I've got one more.
Oh, you got one more ready model.
Yeah, I think he's got an 18-inch range. Oh, God, can I see you? Yes, I can see. No, my recon drone.
No, that's why you can see my comms guy, can you?
I'm gonna try and check the range.
It's supposed to be behind the.
Right, so my drone is.
Oh, you see his elbow.
Yeah.
Is that what you're shooting at? His elbow.
I'm just checking the distance of the gun. I think I'm just out of range.
Out of range, yeah.
I'm getting 18. 18, yeah.
Yeah, he's out of range.
Don't see anything else. I can. I'll go different list. Oh, yeah. Right, so the recon drone can't see anything.
Right, okay, so we're now at fire at will. You won the initiative, so it's on you first.
Right, so this might come as a surprise, but I'm going to shoot my leader's fusion blaster. Because I didn't get to do it last time because I was stupid and forgot. And so if you go into this game with a Warhammer 40k full game rules, it doesn't quite work.
Rule number 1 for Kill Team.
Yeah.
This is not 40k. Absolutely.
I made the mistake.
Do not bring 40k rules into this game.
I made a mistake of moving him really close, and then got charged.
Yep.
Right, leader, step 1. He is assault 1. What is Alright, okay. Right, so I shoot.
I'd love to know who this viewer is.
Yeah, come say hello. We're a friendly bunch. Wait, well, I've got loads of jokes that I'll have to say.
Under your breath, yeah.
No, right, so I need a 4. Got a 1.
That's a 1.
But I'm going to
use a command dice. And that's a 2.
Oh, come on. Right, okay. I'm not going to whinge. I'm not a whinging pom.
Okie dokie. So, if I remember rightly, he has a pistol, so that's not going to help.
He advances.
He advanced, so that's not going to help. I was hoping that my Reavers had, so essentially then, what I'm going to have to do is my comms guy is going to give him his +1 to hit, and I also have the Auspex on that model.
That only works with your bringing stuff. No, it might be 40k mindset.
40k mindset, I believe, because a model with Auspex scanner. At the start of the shooting phase, you can choose another Adeptus to start his model within 3 inches of a friendly model equipped with an Auspex that is not shaken. That model does not suffer penalties to hit or injury rolls due to their target being obscured. So, I mean, technically it's not the start of the shooting phase, but nothing would change what I was going to do with this guy, which is both shooting at the sniper guy. So if you're happy with me doing it now rather than at the start of my shooting phase.
You've done it out of sequence.
Technically, yes.
Well, I like rules.
But we're a friendly bunch.
They're there for a reason.
So
yeah, Rocky,
it's at long range. So let me just get this right. So he wants to fire you at a 3-up. You can't because he's at long range, which is a 4-up. The Auspex is removing his obscured, so I do not. No, it doesn't change it. I just don't -1 to it. So I'm still at 4-up. However, the comms guy also has the ability, I believe, to once per shooting phase, when you pick a model from your kill team to shoot that is within 6 inches of the model is not shaken, you can +1 to the rolls on that model. So I'm back down to his usual 3-up on a single shot into your sniper guy, which I haven't actually shown people what I'm doing because I haven't moved the camera. So this guy here is going to shoot the sniper guy at long range. I really need to get more cameras on this place. So, 3-up to hit. That's a 5. And so it's strength 4, toughness 3. So I want 3s. That's a 2. And I believe if I have a look at the rule for the tactical reroll, a single advanced charge, psychic, deny the witch, hit roll, wound roll, saving throw, injury roll, or nerve test. So I will use it for the injury roll, which is 2, not injury roll, sorry, wound roll. And I want a 3. That's another 2. Here we go. So he shot. That's helpful. Right, moving on.
So, what should I do? Now I've got my demo guy. He's got right. So, recon drone cannot give his ability. I got it wrong last week. It was the first time I had done this combo, and I thought that rule of removing obscured was for everything, all pathfinders, and it's not.
And I got my butt handed to me on that game.
We drawed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll let you win, really. r/nice skill. Right, I can see. Oh, whatever I look at, they're obscure, so it might as well have a pop at the leader. I already know. Okay. Oh my god, I'm trying to have a look. Right. This is borderline barely, but this guy.
Borderline cheating.
No, this is legit. This guy can see. Oh, is that the hill or the Is it the?
It depends.
Yes, I think it's the.
I think he can just about see the hilt. His hand is covered by the wall.
I thought that's what it was.
You shoot at that, the bullet's going to go ting, or the blast of energy.
It's a solid.
It's a rail,
it's
right?
a solid round.
Oh, it's a solid round, isn't it? But it's expelled by like magnetism. I saw a video of somebody with the American Army actually trying.
They've got rail guns.
Rail guns, and they're awesome. They're
It was
really
on
powerful.
their neighbour ship, yes. That sort of fire shot, and it's accelerated by the. Which is why it's AP4. Dishes out mortal wounds.
Yeah, when they hit.
On a 6. Right, so I have one shot at your leader because why not? And I move Maureen's place. Oh.
So another viewer on YouTube.
Right, can you hold the camera?
Hold the camera.
I'm doing some shooting. Right, what's the demo thingy?
Demo guy is +1 to targets that are obscured to the wound roll.
And his passive is +1 to wound roll to obscured models.
That's what I mean. That's the passive demo.
Oh right, no, this is the
Or is it the? What is this one?
I'm looking at the command one. And it says +1 to wound.
You +1. You shoot. You can +1 to rolls at range. Wound rolls to that range weapons in that phase. Oh yeah, so you can +1 to obscured models, and then you can spend a command point plus an extra one.
But this is to wound. Right, so
only on the twin. So yeah, you still have to hit to well. So he is shooting at what? Sorry.
I'm hitting. I need a.
Who is he shooting?
Oh, leader.
So he's coming straight across to.
I need a very juicy 6 because you're at long range, you're obscured, and the ballistic skill is 4. So
Righty ho.
I can't reroll this.
And that's a 1. And there's you saying that your dice were having a go at you.
They still are. They're saying, they're saying Reese is really friggin' hot.
It's like just because you separated your pink dice and your purple dice does not mean that you don't still own your pink dice and your purple dice are not happy about it. Alrighty ho. Okay, so he shot. So we're moving on to. I do have somebody else who should be able to shoot actually, which is I've got 2. I've got both of my Reavers here. I want to just double check on that carbine weapon.
Ooh, might be an assault
whether
weapon.
they're assault weapons or not. I believe that they are. So I've got them written down on my dice here, on my things here. Yeah, bolt carbines are assault 2. They only have 24-inch range, and I believe if I check the rules, that an assault weapon gives me the ability to shoot after advancing, but at -1. So I just double check on that. Read the rule. You can shoot a model with a You can choose to shoot a model with an assault weapon in the shooting phase or react to that model or fire Overwatch, even if it advanced. If it does so, it can only fire assault weapons, and you must subtract 1 from any hit rolls made when firing that weapon at this battle round. And it is only a 24-inch range, which is fine. It's got plenty of distance. Now it's just a case of who can we see. So I am going to choose. Well, he can't see anything up there, so I can see your sniper's head. Okay, so I am going to shoot him at your sniper in that top window, through the window. You can't see from this camera angle, but I can just about see his head through that window.
It's just popping out.
So I'm going to shoot up to there. Let's get a really nice angle on that here. There we go, there we go. So he's going to be shooting up through that window. Whoops, sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm destroying the set now. He died during a falling test. You get that? Oh, that's something else we haven't been doing as well, is falling tests. So if you're within an inch, you do a falling test. of the edge of the building. For your sniper guy, actually, I'd say that the other guys are in. Well, he could fall down here as well. So we'll have a look.
He has got like quite a solid bit of masonry.
He's still within an inch of this bit here, so you can still fall. These are new rules that we were trying out last week. So I will double check the rule. If I manage to hit him, we're just going to the advanced rules here somewhere. They're in here somewhere. Come on.
YouTubers, come and say hello.
Yeah, feel free. Say hello. We'll have a chat while we're playing.
We can see ya. We got questions. Well, if you got questions, we may have answers for you.
As well as suggestions.
Suggestions.
You know, if it's difficult to watch, let me know, because I don't know. I can see what's on the table, and I can do my best. But
I know we're a little bit limited on cameras, but we have got our mobile.
Falling test. So if a model is in such a terrain feature and within 1 inch of the edge, they are hit by an attack, or if something else causes them to lose a wound, they may be knocked off the edge. After the attacks from the attacking model has been resolved, you roll a d6, and on a 1, he falls off the edge. Okay?
He was very cockney just then.
Pardon?
He was very cockney just then.
Or was I?
Yeah. He falls off the edge. All you have to do is say governor.
Yeah, governor. He'd fall off the edge, didn't he?
Yeah, look. That's like Danny Doyle's twin brother.
What's that? Yeah. Just fat.
It's like,
Right.
get out of my pub.
I seem to see, every time we talk to them, we seem to be scaring them off. Look.
Oh yeah, well, maybe we'll just ignore them.
Yeah. And then I'll be deemed ignoring people. Right, so, Assault 2.
Right.
I am shooting at you. It is at long range, because it's 24 inches, so I'm not within 12.
So it's
So
your
it's
target in this
-1,
guy
which is a
and
4.
the guy's right down.
He's obscured, which is a 5. And I move.
If you get this one, let me let me see his fingers. Let me see his fingers.
So
Sorry.
I need a 6.
I do very obscure 90s.
I need a 6 to actually hit it.
You're gonna get double dice cam.
I've got what?
I need double dice
Double
cam.
dice cam.
Dice
Sixes.
double dice cam.
That's 2 twos.
Why do you roll 2?
Assault 2.
Oh, it's 2. Flat in it.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah, he failed that. So I'm going to take some purity seals away from him, I think.
Oh my God.
Right.
I mean, one less pizza this week.
Oh no, that's not one of the Turtle brothers.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so I had my comms fire warrior. I can see this guy.
And this is the red dude.
Yeah, I can see him.
You can see that guy quite clearly. Yeah. He's obscured, of course.
He has no.
Down here you
But
can see
he is at long range.
the
and
little red Xeno over there. Take a shot.
They call me space fish.
I'm not xenophobic. Some of my best friends are fish.
But they have hooves, so they're kind of like a.
They're like fish goats.
I don't know why they call them fish, more like goats. It's cloven hooves. Yes, I don't think. And they're red. Oh, but you're red. You're red
Some
as well.
of my best friends are fish goat people.
Some of my best friends are satanic cult worshippers.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I love Halloween. Right, so he's shooting his pulse rifle downrange at this
So what we got? Long range,
obscured.
obscured.
Need a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I get? Ooh, look at that! Oh my God, I'm going to just pass out from excitement.
We're doing terribly right now.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So that's he shot. So my sergeant is going to shoot as well. Here's my final guy, which is down here.
Oh my God, I didn't even know you had another. Oh, that guy. Oh,
Yeah, my
right.
leader.
Your leader. Mine leader.
He is over here.
Here's another one for you for the 90s. Mine Laban. What is that from? The Will doesn't.
This is pop quiz with Reese from.
It's from yeah, my head is so full of 90s culture.
Right, so we got my leader here. He's going to try and do some shooting from back here. I don't know what he can see. The camera can't even get in there.
Do you want me to have a look?
I think it's people from up there. I believe he can see somebody up there.
Well, you can see this guy.
Nice and clear. Doesn't look like he's going to be obscured either.
Bloody is.
Not when he stood out in the arse end of nowhere on the top there.
He's obscured through being up in the air.
Yeah, he is actually. I can't see the bottom of the base. He's so high I can't see the bottom of the base.
That's
So
how I spend most of my
where-
days. I don't hack the bottom of the day.
There we go. We can see through the ladder there. Up the top. Let's frame him up nicely. There we go. Look at that. Right, take a crack at that guy. He advanced also. He is also at long range.
You crazy.
And
Dutch.
he's obscured, so I need 6s again. Here we go. 1-6.
You get one in.
I got one in. So that means he will need to take a falling test as well, which we'll do in a second. And I want to wound him on a 3. I believe it's strength 4. Bolt carbine is a strength 4.
Yeah, but my fire.
You are toughness 3.
Hang on.
So that's a 3 to wound.
Yeah.
So that's a saving throw to make.
Oh. Okay.
No AP on that.
Save is a 4.
He saved it, but you do need to take a falling test. So on a 1 he falls down.
Can I command point that? It's not shooty.
I don't think you can.
Because I lose my.
Advanced roll, charge roll, psychic test, deny the witch test, hit roll, wound roll, saving throw, injury roll, or a nerve test. There's nothing to do with falling test, I'm afraid.
I lose my support turret.
I shot this guy.
Oh, that guy! Oh, cool. Oh no, his save is different. His save is 1.
Saves the same.
Also, his passive ability is that he saves everything from anything that fires at him with.
So he moves the model over the edge by the shortest route possible. Then straight down.
Sorry, I have to stop you right there. I could just be like really not be honest, but his save was a 5.
I have the.
Yeah, no, his save. I forgot. I thought you were saying.
Did he not save it either?
No.
He didn't save the wound either.
Where is he? His save is 5.
And you rolled a 4, so
Yeah.
he lost the wound as well.
Yeah, because they're not Pathfinders are not as well armoured as their
all
brethren.
right. So he lost the wound as well. How many wounds has he got?
1.
That's an injury roll for you then as well. So
You say that with like 20% less glee.
First of all, find out if he stays alive.
Yes, master. That's me on there.
And he's dead.
No, that's his saving throw. I'm redoing because I got it wrong.
No, you rolled a 4 for the saving
No, I got it
throw.
wrong. I'm redoing it.
For the saving throw, you rolled a 4.
Hey, come on.
No, you
I'll
rolled a
give you
4
a
for
Mars
the
bar.
saving throw. I don't want a Mars bar. You rolled a 4 for the saving throw. That's a death throw of he's dead.
It's death throw.
He's dead.
Yeah, here
He
it
is
is.
dead.
They go.
So he doesn't fall down, he just dies.
So good film.
What's that?
Falling down. What they call falling down?
Falling down? Falling Skies? No, that's a TV show which I loved until
Said it got
towards
weird
the end it
with
got a little bit
Lexi,
weird.
And then it's like, what the voice
Yeah,
is like
that was
that.
really good though. It was a really good look into kind of, I think they did the kind of human kind of thing quite well on that. The way that how would people react in terms of, if that happens, and really, so up until
have unlimited ammunition.
so up until halfway, it kind of, I don't want to give anything away because I really enjoyed it, but up until about halfway through, when certain things arrived, it was a really good look at how humans would cope in that situation.
They were trying to make the way up to Georgetown or something.
Yeah,
that was
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
6th or whatever. Yeah, I like it. I thought it was really good, and then they turned up, and it was just like, this is getting a little bit weird. But we've already had them. We've already had aliens, so.
And they had the other ones. What are they called? A Donna Kebab
I
or
don't
something?
know. And then right at the end with the whole coming back and all sorts, that was just weird. Right. Anyway. So. Who's left?
I've got all my gun rounds.
So he managed to shoot somebody. You've got your shooting to do. I tell you what, can you just let me just say goodnight to the kids? Let me change that just a little bit, and then we'll come back to your final shooting, and then we'll move on in a minute. Because I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to do this screen here.
Which is
When it comes up. Don't crash.
You like that? You don't want to press it one more time, but you do. Oh, you did.
No, no.
I'll keep people entertained.
Yeah, that's
Where's the camera?
CPU.
Where's the camera?
Camera's over here. So I trust Reese anyway, so you can get all your shit. Ah, there we go. Right, we're back. And wait for the internet to catch up. Oh, you've got the camera. There we go.
Ready? I have to
It's on to
determine.
you. So I've done all of my shooting this turn.
I have
So
still
it's now
got.
pretty much you two.
I've got on my gun drones. They hurt. Oh, let's check my little bit of paper.
Not connected to Twitch chat. Well, that's helpful, isn't it?
Well, you work that out. I will see. They have an 18-inch range. What is in 18 inches? Not. Oh, right. Drone at the front is getting the guy upstairs. Drone at the back.
Angle there, I'm afraid.
Sorry?
You're really crap.
Oh yeah, sorry. You are. You are. I give you. Tape measure, tape cam. So I'm just trying to work out the drones that are here and what they can see, which is where that is, that guy up there. So they have an 18-inch range. So I'm getting the first drone is in, the second drone is in, the drone behind is
Not in.
No.
He's not. He doesn't reach the base.
no, it's got to reach the arm.
He's got to reach the base.
Sorry?
You've got to reach the base. It's base to base. It's not. Because you've got all sorts of peripheral bits and
I
pieces.
thought you could
that
see
do.
part of the model.
You can see part of the model, you can shoot at it, but you still need to reach the base of the model to be in range.
So, same.
Yeah. So, because obviously, otherwise, what you'd end up doing is you try and make sure you model everything as small as possible.
That's a negative on that one. Right, so the two at the back can't see. Well, they can see, but they're out of range. So I have two gun drones. So you always have a 6 because the ballistic goes 5.
Yeah, an unmodified 6 will always hit.
You're obscure and.
So that puts you at a 6, and then you can't be above 6. So
right, so it's assault 2 on each one.
Yep.
That's 4 shots coming from. I'll try a bit better with the camera. So it's this one and this one. I actually call that drone 1. Unsurprisingly, drone 2. And they're shooting their little underneath. They have the pulse carbine, or if you're American, carbine.
And for the benefit of people viewing, I'll let you fast roll these because I have no shooting left to do. And these are the only two that can actually shoot at anything else anyway.
Yeah. So
you can fast roll these together rather than one at a time.
If you would take the camera. Right, so I need some really, really juicy sixes. So if you hit the like button, that will get me some sixes, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will.
And if you subscribe, that is guaranteed. You subscribe to this channel and come follow me on here, Instagram. Oh god,
oh, right down the bottom.
Yeah,
it's done.
Yeah,
there we go.
come and
Chick Paints on the Instagram is Reese.
yeah, you can see some good stuff. And I do some live shows too, mainly just me painting whatever is on this. Right, I'm fapping.
All my links are all on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube,
and everything. Where are you? You're on everything.
I'm everywhere.
Where am I?
I've got everything. Just search Bases of Operations. You'll find me.
You'd be on Craigslist,
Oh,
Tinder, Grindr.
well, yeah, no, not quite that far. You know.
Okay, right. So for our one viewer on YouTube, hope you subscribed, because if you have, I'll get some sixes. Yes, I got 1 6. Thank you for smashing that like button. Right, what does it do? Postcarbide, strength 5.
2 after is 4.
So that's 3.
3.
Ooh, maybe I might get the shot. I got the shot!
And that's AP at all?
Zip.
And I'm...
You can throw it. Come on, you can do it. Get it in the tray.
That's a 6.
That means
It's just gone out of shot as well. You can if you see it.
Let's consult the rules. It says if it's out of sight.
An unmodified 6 always wins.
Unless you play against
Unless it's a
someone
leadership
who's
save.
really salty. I'm not salty. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kidding. Shut up.
Is that all your shooting done as well?
That is all my shooting
And there's no charging to be done, so we just count up the points. I have 1 here. He's within 2 inches of that.
I have 1, 2. So no, I can't say 1, 2 because that's going to be really. That's like when you.
And he's within 2 inches of that one. So I have 2.
I have 1. I have.
I need to put this back.
How
I
do you
moved
get
it.
2? Oh, you moved it.
Him.
Okay, I have 1 then. Oh, he's my D20.
So I need to put this back. So I moved it to try and have a look at.
You kind of see 1, 2. I do that when I'm out with my boyfriend directing. He say which way to go, and I go right. You go left, and he's like. Yeah.
So which one is it?
Which one is it? I'm like, no, it's just an expression. I say right. I don't mean turn right unless I say right, and it's right.
So I have 2 points on my die over here underneath the mic. I used one of my command points. We're
2.
We're heading in. I forgot as well.
I need to stop saying I did 2. Oh yeah, the 10. So that means I have 3.
We're heading into turn number 2.
Ooh.
Which means we are back to the initiative. We get an extra 2 points each because our leaders are still alive on our command points.
Did we not get to a game a lot recently where we had to actually roll off to still play?
We did, actually. That was it. I think that was the really grinding marine on marine game though, I think. So that was quite good. So we are rolling for initiative. That's 8 for me. And a 7 for you, so I am
rocking and rolling.
I'm on it.
Oh god, my leader's going to die again.
The leader is going to... This guy is going to charge this guy.
We have left our tokens on.
So feel free to fire your Watch of Over.
My fusion blaster.
To try and shoot that Reaver off the board before he has a chance to actually...
Again, smash that like button to get a 6. Because it helps. I don't know how, but it helps.
Well, you know, you're much more into this kind of talking to people than I am.
Can I command roll?
Check it. Can you...
No, I mean, with the, yeah, that one.
Re-roll a single advance roll, charge roll, psychic test, ambush, hit roll, wound roll, saving throw, injury roll, or nerve test.
Nope.
I believe an Overwatch is a regular shooting attack.
Yeah.
Which means it's a regular to hit roll.
So I'll go do that one again.
I believe so, you can.
See, you're not smashing that
The only
button.
difference being with the hit roll this and a hit roll of a regular shooting attack is that you're automatically ballistic skill 6. But it's still a regular shooting attack. I believe it says so in the rules actually.
Okay. Right, 1 like for Chewbacca over here.
And that's.
Do you know how close it was to 6?
About half. So I would
but
do
you
my
are charging.
charge
Right, last week you charged him with someone with a power fist, and he just
I
ripped
just
his head.
walloped him one. Yeah, this is that's a
He failed. Oh,
he's definitely
no,
in there.
no,
So
that's a
there we
shame.
go.
Oh,
So
no.
that is the charge roll done and dusted there.
Oh, sorry, you missed the charge roll.
Okay, so what we are going to do now is I am going to move.
So when
So
are
this
you?
guy is going to move over here.
When is your next live show?
My next live show will be on Thursday night, where I will continue painting my assault bike.
And do you or do you not currently have competition running?
I do.
You do. Oh, can you tell me about that, please?
Yes, competition is caption competition. All the details on Facebook to win this little box of little metal drums.
They're a bit of fun. You can paint them up terrain, or you can paint them up and put them on a vehicle.
Yeah,
like,
I had an idea. You think about it, you know, you don't put full tanks of gas on your tanks. You could put just small kind of top-ups on your tanks.
Unless you have things like Bane blades. My fell blade on the back has, each side has 2 giant barrels, which in reality, why would you put? It might just be full of air.
But so you can collect all the details are on Facebook. It's easier to find me on Facebook there.
Go
For
to
that one?
Facebook's at Base of Operations.
It's www.facebook.com/Base of Operations Painting Studio. Yeah, it's a bit of a long-winded one, but yeah, it's all there. Right, so I am going to move this guy here, and I want to see if his movement, which is 6 inches, I am pointing that directly towards my. So this guy.
So can I
is up here.
just quantify, right? I have used a dice to re-roll a failed to hit
in the movement phase, not in the shooting phase.
Thank
so
you.
We'll get it back in the shooting phase. So that is, yep, he can just hop down there. There we go.
That was the freshest move I've ever seen.
Bam! So he hops from there down to there.
You're hipping and a
He
hopping and a
has
bipping and a
got
bopping.
grapple launchers, so he does not have to fire check any of the.
And he's going to Grapnel Town. Population, that guy.
So
Sorry, that's been
I am
done
going to
today.
move. Yeah, so my leader can now kind of. Actually, I'll tell you what I want my leaders to do. Is I want my leaders to advance. I want him to, because I want to get up here again with my leader. Up
Isn't
the top.
the YouTube viewer you?
No, because this is Facebook.
Oh.
So I'm not sure where that view is coming from. If it was me, I would also have a view on Twitch, because that would be my bot.
My boyfriend has been telling his friends about our game night.
Awesome.
So if you're someone who is associated with my boyfriend, thank you.
Showing some support. It's brilliant. So I want my leader, who is this guy here, to climb up this ladder. Now,
But there's a problem.
he can't climb up here because he could,
he's got
because
a
that's
grapple
less than an
launcher.
inch. He doesn't have a grapple launcher.
Oh.
So this here, the gap underneath here is less than an inch. So he is able to use that to climb up. However, I know for a fact that to get up here, it's 5 inches up to the level of the to the ground. Yeah, to the level of the top.
Can I just say
However,
that's very nice painted.
thanks very much. So he is 5 inches up. However, he would also need to climb up here.
Can I interrupt
Which is
one
so-
last time? I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. You are a commission painter.
I am indeed.
Yeah.
I am.
So you are
You can have models painted just like this.
Are you currently taking on commissions?
I'm taking on commissions all the time. It just depends on how long you'll have to wait, depending on how many I've got.
Yeah. And
I've got a couple of commissions on the go at the minute.
and I'm getting you to do some bases for me.
Yes, I am.
A
Some
storm
big
surge
bases.
base.
Yeah, and I've just finished actually. I haven't shown you my yellow guy in real life, so I'll show you that.
And you, because
the benefit of you coming around here, you get to see them.
I get to. I'm a 4th tier patron. I get to come around.
Yeah.
And also because I live locally.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to do my charging up this guy. Well, I'm not charging more.
Did you not get a shout out on
I did get a shout out on Warhammer TV. I was watching their live painting and chat thing with Duncan and Pete. And that picture of, I was painting him at the time, so I thought, put a picture of her, and I grabbed a picture of it, stuck it on my Instagram. So, yeah, I got a shout out.
What's the tagline?
For
Warhammer TV.
Warhammer TV is, I don't know. It was on Twitch.
Oh.
WHTV, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But you'll find me on Instagram anyway, so you can have a look. I can't remember what my Instagram handle is now. Is it at BOVP Studio?
It says that if you look at your screen, it's got it written on.
Oh, that's my hashtag BOVPS Live.
But it's taken.
But that would just no, it's Basis of Operations Painting on my Instagram. Anyway, to find my little shout out, which I'm quite happy with. So
sorry, I was saying.
Keep bragging me up. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. Right. So I know that from where he is, he needs 5 inches to get to the level, but
yes.
he also needs to climb up from where he is over that, and then back down again, which is 8 inches. It's 7 to get to the top, and then another inch back down again, which is 8 inches for him to be able to climb up where he is to the ground.
You're going to advance it.
Or it's the same that way. It's 2 inches to the ladder,
and then
5 inches up, 1 inch on.
Across.
So I need over 8 inch movement, which actually if I advance him I only need more than 2, because I do want to get him into cover when he's up there as well. So I am going to advance him up there, and it all just depends on what the roll is, depending on how effective this is.
This is a critical roll.
Underdog Painting, hiya, how are you? That's a 2.
Oh, well done for not getting a 1.
So from where he is, I do want to just pop him straight up there, which is the 8 inches which I did.
Oh, there. Oh.
Yeah, it's on my bot.
Alright, I don't get to see behind the scenes right
You
now.
don't get to see behind the scenes, yeah. I have behind the scenes. Let's have a look at what the behind the scenes looks like right now. Is I have Facebook on the tablet, so you can have a chat to me on Facebook. I've got the live stream going on here, so I can make sure that everything's going, and we can inception that quite easily.
Oh my god, that is entropy.
And then I've got my bot over here, so I can keep an eye on all the chat. So feel free, jump on the chat, say hello. I can see it. I just need to look over and actually read it occasionally. Okay, so he moved 8 inches there, which is, it's not brilliant, but it'll do. And my other Reaver here, I just want him to move a little bit. I don't want to go crazy with this. So we're
I
going
don't
to move him.
want to be a stickler for the rules. But
What?
do you not have to measure the distance? You're just assuming
That's definitely not more than 6 inches. So
Yeah.
I know what 6 inches looks like.
This guy, seriously, he is so hot with inches.
It doesn't sound wrong at all, does it? So I'm going to place my tokens down.
Yes, once you get past the watershed, it does get a bit racy.
Hope we're not past the watershed yet,
Okay.
or in other parts of the world. But
Oh, we are in Australia, and pretty much.
we're tomorrow already, aren't we?
Yeah, good day, mate.
Okay, so there we go. So yeah, shaky camera
this is
all over
gonna
the
be
place. It's
rip-off.
ridiculous. So I've moved all of my guys, and it's over to you, Reese. I'm going to put that down because
I feel the pressure when you hand me that camera. I feel the pressure.
can you feel the power, the surge of
the
power
pressure,
that comes
look,
with it?
It's right there. And oh no, I was going to show my heart and realise I've got. Sorry. Apologies. I'm not used to interacting with the world. Okay, so
You spend a lot of time by yourself.
I do spend a lot of time on my own. So when I do go out with people, I tend to do gaffes and things. So. Right. So you have entrusted me with the camera of power. This is where I let slip some secrets. William is really.
Your thing is you're whispering to the camera,
And
but
the
the microphone
microphone
is
is
the
up
other
there,
side
the
across the
microphone
room.
is there. Okay, right, so what am I going to do? So,
That's what I need, is a boom mic that can come down and it can cover the table. All this money, all this support I need, and if you want to help support the channel and make it look better and more stable, and just generally help get these things. I do like these games. It's not so much. It's not so much a battle report, is it? It's more like a chat and hang out and chat kind of game, isn't it? It's not really a battle report.
Yeah.
We're not kind of trying to show you what the armies can do, because we're not that hot on the rules, and we do mix it up as stuff while we're going along. It's more of just a chill. We're having a game, have a chat. Any questions about this game? We have had. I do remember a few weeks ago we had people just generally asking questions about what Kill Team was and what it was about, didn't we? And that was what a lot of the chat was all about. It was just about how the game was going. We had Wayne on that day, and we had Tim, and they were just chatting along and just seeing how the game works.
I might pop on my Instagram.
Oh yeah.
I forgot all my cables.
All your cables and stuff, yeah. So anyway, after that little plug, help me out, help the channel out on Patreon, and that way, we can make this much more stable. We're not moving the camera around. You'll be able to get more. We have got the. Let me just see what I'm doing here. Moving it. There you go. We got the little bar there to help with the. We do need a new computer so that we can get a much more stable stream going. And then there's other cameras and stuff that we can do with getting. That we can have sort of like multiple cameras on the table, and we can see what we're doing. And there was a video released on YouTube recently about long-term goals, 5-10 year term goals for the entire channel.
That was a brilliant little video.
That was a lovely little video, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right. Would you be an absolute darling and hold the camera, because I have to go just have a quick read of Facebook. No, I've got. The latest iOS update keeps turning off apps. It usually can keep 2 or 3 open at the same time, and it's not recently doing that. And it's got nothing to do with it. I'll drop my phone. Okay, right. I just want to have a quick read of something. Right. So. These 2 drones are going to go. One drone is going to go up, and go here.
It's not going to join in the fight now.
No.
You must keep an inch away from my base then.
I'm trying to. I can plead. Right. This one. I'm going to have one gun drone. How close do you have to be to the objective?
2 inches from the centre of the objective.
Right, that's good. That drone is going to be ready. Oh yeah, that drone has moved. And then these 2 here are going to go up.
Just snag that 3-point objective in the centre there.
Righty. And
so the points are accumulative, so it's at the end of every battle round you count up whatever objectives you have at that time. So that is a 3-point objective at the end of every turn.
So he was here. Sorry. He was here. As you can see through that window, right?
Well, from where I was, I could shoot his head.
Alright, so
people have moved around now. I mean, I might still be able to see him. I'm just saying, from the last turn, I could see his head.
Right, so I'm going to ready. I'm going to put one marker down, but I'm going to ready
all 3 of them.
The turret and
the turret and the sniper.
Yeah, and this guy is going to. If he wants to do anything fun, he needs to move. No, I'm going to ready him as well. So ready marker for all of those, and then my recon drone.
So all three of these guys are ready.
And the recon drone is just going to move forward.
Just going to move forward right to the door, right to the window there. Lovely stuff. And that's you moved.
Indeed.
Right.
As you like to say.
Normally.
Do you feel emotions?
No. I actually have no readied models.
Oh, I found out something juicy. Is it Halloween? The movie Halloween? Yeah, it is.
Mike
Jason.
Myers.
Yeah, do you know the face that
The
he used?
blank white face.
You know the mask he used? It was a William Shatner.
Oh, was it really?
Mask. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right.
I did find out on the internet. I was on YouTube. It was.
Abraham Lincoln always said, "Don't trust everything you read on the internet."
I mean, he shot first.
Yeah.
Oh, Kennedy shot first too.
Okay, right. So it's my turn to shoot my readied models, but I don't have any, so it's straight
Are
to
you
you.
really ready?
I'm
really ready?
I'm not ready. I didn't have anybody ready.
Okay, well,
Ready.
my drone.
So your three models up there are ready to fire. Let me just hook that there. Let's see a shot of you checking line of sight.
I can see your.
That's very interesting.
Wait, at 15 inches.
Oh, that's a terrible shot. That's dreadful.
Come on, you're nearly as shaky as me. No.
So you're shooting at my
I'm going to
leader
be
up there.
shooting in this area. I think. Yeah. So my. Right. So. I can see him. I can see him. I can see your leader. They are all going to be at long range. So at this point, it doesn't really matter. I might as well have a go at your leader.
Righty ho.
So I have his possibility.
Hopefully he's obscure. But
Right, doesn't matter. Recon drone. I'm going to use
sniper.
plus one to his +1,
Plus one.
and I get +1 from the comms.
Right. So what are you?
And the
so
recon.
what's his normal shooting?
He is. Where's my rain? He is. Rail finder 2. He is 4.
Or I'm obscured.
You lose
well,
that.
I'll just say it. So
You-
oh no, because you're detonating it. But you're at long range.
Yep.
But then you're +1 for the comms guy
Yep.
because he's obscured.
Yep.
And then you're +1 for his sniper ability.
Yeah. Which is +1.
And then you can re-roll one.
One.
So you're 3s to hit, re-rolling ones.
I got a 5.
That's 5.
It's strength 6.
So +4. So that'll be 3s.
-4.
-4 on a 3-up save, which is a 5. No, it's
You
not.
can't
It's a,
say.
oh yeah. No, I can't save it.
It's,
So it's an injury roll then.
it's D3.
Oh no, he's 1 wound. Oh, D3 wounds.
D3
Go on then.
damage, yeah. That's 3.
Oh damn. Right. So yeah, he's lost all his wounds. Injury roll. He's just a flesh wound.
Shit, I mean that is kill team. It doesn't mean you've wiped out someone by having something that can do
And
something.
transhuman physiology means I can ignore that. So I don't suffer any penalties to.
Damn man, it's really open that.
Although I believe that's only for shooting and attacking.
Yeah.
I believe it still counts for when he needs to take a shaken.
The only thing that irks me a little bit with Kill Team is that you roll D3, but you only take the damage, the roll.
You would do that anyway on any other on 4A as well. You wouldn't fire a D3 weapon into a squad of guys because you're still, even if you roll
No,
3,
it's just the
you'll still
mechanics
lose
of
that
that.
extra.
Personally, I'd like to see each one have to do an injury roll, but
Ah,
I do
right,
understand that it's more than twice the wound characteristic, so you go straight to that wound roll thingy.
Yeah.
So I do get it. Right. DS8
Yep.
tactical support turret with smart missile system.
I believe that's on 6s.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Right, you guys at home or at work, or I was going to say in your car, but hopefully you're not, because unless you're a passenger
Oh, yeah.
or you're tied up in the boot. In that case, dial 911.
What country are they in?
Cuba. Anyway,
It's not going to help down the M1 though, is it?
Yeah, we might need to find the Coast Guard. So, can you guys please, where are we? Where is the camera? It is here. You are seeing my finger. Smash that like button, subscribe, all sorts of stuff, because I need a 6.
And follow on Twitch as well.
Follow on Twitch, come say hello, follow me on Instagram, that'd be great. Yeah, so come on, give me some 6s. Come on, guys! Right, okay, I'm going to, I have the ability to reroll 1 failed hit, because I have not.
Yeah, and also because in Kill Team, as opposed to it stating 1 die, it's 1 roll, so you're able to actually roll the entire roll.
I'm not going to do that because...
For reasons.
Why am I not going to do that? It's a 6. It's a 6.
It's on 6s, yeah, so the likelihood of actually hit is
quite slim.
slim to none.
Hold row. Black with skull. This guy can see my my comms. He killed my demo guy. Right, so he's at long range. I suffer all the penalties. So Fire Warrior is a ballistic 4, so that would be a 6 as well.
Right, so it's, what did you say? It's a 4, long range is 5, obscured is 6.
I might try and re-roll the shot from the support turret.
Yeah, feel free to.
I'm not going to, because it'll come in handy for reasons. Right,
Yeah, you've got some normal shit to do later, haven't you? Have you? I mean,
I do have some.
Drones
I do have
suppose.
some. Okay, right. So he's going to take a putt shot at El Capitano, which is actually Sergeant.
Yeah.
El Sergeant.
You're not using captains just yet. I am planning. I've got another commission almost finished.
Yeah.
Which means I might do one of 2 things. Number 1, buy a new kill zone. And I'm going to buy the Minotaurum kill zone. So instead of buildings and stuff, we'll be fighting around crates and barrels and boxes and stuff, which I think will be really cool. Alternatively, I'll buy the Commander expansion. I think I would prefer to buy the new kill zone for a different flavour.
The next model in the Conquest magazine
is
7
also
is
Librarian Dreadnought. Yeah.
Librarian Dreadnought.
A Primaris Librarian, which can be used in Commanders. However, I also want to buy the Commander box set for the Adeptus Astartes, which is also a Librarian Dreadnought.
What the
Primaris
hell?
Librarian. I'm a Blood Angel player. We don't deal with standard librarians. It's Librarian Dreadnought. It's so the Commander expansion for Adeptus Astartes comes with a Primaris Librarian as well. So if I'm gonna buy that, I'm not really too fussed about the Primaris Librarian in Conquest magazine, which I wanted to open next Monday, but I don't know if it's going to arrive on time because Hatchet Park works.
Yeah,
so I won't even open the Primaris Librarian. That's in issue number 9. The next issue is it number 9 or number
7.
8? No, number 7 is the Pots of Pain. It's this week, which is number 8. The next one I'm opening is number 7, which might not be next week. It might be the week after, which will be 4 weeks after I receive my last delivery. Which means I won't be opening the Primaris Librarian for another 3 weeks, possibly, which is a real pain. And I really.
Do you have a message for Hatchet Park Works?
Yeah, I pay for a premium subscription. In fact, I pay for a subscription full stop. Yet I'm 3 weeks behind the shops, which I don't think is.
You should be ahead.
It's not right.
You should be ahead.
Or at least my delivery. I think my delivery for issues number 7, 8, 9, and 10 should have arrived when the shops got issue number 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind opening them up a bit late, or be a little bit behind when it gets to the end of my. Certainly for the other YouTubers. Other YouTubers will open up all of their magazines as soon as they get them, and that's fair enough. But I want to do them every week, and when I receive issue number 7, I will be 3 weeks behind, which I think is not fair.
It is rubbish.
But that's just the way.
Do you know what is rubbish, right? I love the expansion pack for Kill Team. I went out and bought the Cadra Fireblade before I knew that. For Tau.
Oh,
How
really?
did you have this?
Well, I'm just. Not only am I good with distances, I'm good at balancing cameras. Yeah, I mean that's a really terrible shot.
I'm going to paint the Cadra Fireblade next.
So yeah, I don't know what I want to do next. I don't know if I want to buy the kill zone for a bit more flavour, just to play somewhere else. And also kill zones have separate rules. So different kill zones have different rules, and in that it's got, not only has it got containers and barrels, it's also got the servo haulers and stuff in it.
No, they're cool. Okay, I have my hair now.
Yeah.
Right, so I need a 6.
Yes, so this ready model is going to shoot at my
guys,
guy out here.
you need to get something very heavy and smash that like button, or else I won't get a 6.
And the share button, that's what it is. It's the share button. Share the
like,
video.
share and subscribe, and you will help me personally get the dice rolls. I don't know how, but it does.
Well, it's the magic of the cosmos, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Sagittarius is in line with Cupid's.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know. Anyway, E to 6. She gets a 3. Oh, that's close. It was half. I have a drone here.
Oh, they're ready as well, aren't they?
One drone. It has an 18-inch range. Oh, mama. I'm getting you. You obscured.
So all of this is coming from the drones
So
over
how
here,
this
which are
one?
also ready.
I have one drone. I'm going to shoot at him.
Oh, at the guy down here.
Yeah. Oh, leader. Mine leader. I think it might be too far away. Methinks you are too far away.
Alright.
Anyway, so it's 2 shots. I need 6s again. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, look.
Nothing.
Now I'm getting really.
Okay, so back to the fire at will.
That is my.
And that is now my turn to then fire at will. So a guy down here who did a regular move, he is going to fire at both of these 2 drones down here.
You can't shoot at both. You've got to shoot at
I'm
one.
going to shoot at the one that's closest to me.
Sorry, that's sort of really condescending. I apologise.
So this guy's going to shoot at the drones on the 3-pointed.
And I'm going to have a mouth bar. I'm being very good. I'm trying to lose weight.
By having chocolate.
I have not had chocolate for a couple. Well, maybe yesterday. But
So here we go. That's a nice shot. I like that shot. So 2 shots, which is a salt. It's a salt 2. The range is 18 inches.
24.
Is it 24 inches?
What,
Yes,
yeah.
it is at 24 inches. He is within 12 inches of this guy, so he doesn't suffer the -1, and they're in open ground, so it doesn't suffer that. So it's a full ballistic skill of 3 up to hit this drone here, and there's 2 in, and the toughness is
5. Oh, 4.
toughness 4, strength 4, so I need 4s. They are both in. No AP to that, so standard saves.
4. Right, round 1.
How many wounds has he got?
1.
1 wound, that's an injury roll. And it's dead.
Can you re-roll an injury roll?
Tactical, have you used this one already? Have you re-rolled anything on the shooting phase yet?
Yes.
You have.
But
So you won't
that's
be able to save
shooting.
it. You won't be able to save it. If you've done it in the shooting phase, you won't be able to redo it. So that's a shot there. So you can fire one of your models.
Yeah.
Double shot.
5s. Yeah, it'd be 6s or an auto 6. Best cannon is assault 1. It's worth it though. Maybe I want this drone here.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah.
Shoot this guy. I can't see him.
See his hand around that knife.
I think it's still at far distance.
Is it still long range?
Yeah. So I will need.
You're firing this
So
guy
I'm shooting
down here.
two
So
assault.
let's go through this building here. Can you see? I don't think you can. You can see the drone, but it's too much.
So assault.
If anybody's watching this after the fact, feel free to give me your suggestions about what it is you want to see, where we put the camera. Do we want to keep moving it around, or do you want to just leave it in one position?
Yeah, DM will base operations or DM me whatever you want. Well.
Yeah, either down at the bottom here. Where is it? There we go. At Chick Paints. Feel free to follow a message. Reach at Chick Paints. Follow me here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch if you're watching there. Follow me on Facebook if you want to reach me over there, or you can find me, Base of Operations Painting, on Instagram as well. Feel free, give suggestions. You know, I'm open, because we only do this because people want to watch it.
Yeah, we do it for fun, and we do it
so
for everybody else. We don't have to. We have. We do this every other week. So the in between week, we have a private game.
Yep. But we'll have a chat. You know, let us know. What do you want to see? Do you want to see the camera keep moving around, or shall I just pick a spot and just leave it there?
I should say that I'm not known as Reese on Instagram.
No, at Chick Paints. Yeah.
But just do the Chick Paints.
What's that?
I'm not using my nickname on Instagram.
What is it, Maurice?
Yes.
Well, I can change that to Maurice if
It's
you like.
my full name, and it's got the accent as well.
I can't do the accent as well. I'm only using.
It doesn't matter. It's called. Just put in Chick Paints.
Oh no, because I wanted to talk to you. Yeah, it was about finding you on Instagram rather than me.
Yeah. I'm not. If you put Reese in, you won't find me.
Yeah, but if you find at Chick Paints, they will.
Yeah, that will lead.
So I'm talking to you as Reese, and people are like, "Oh, how do I find her?" They'll find you on at Chick Paints. So I go to Instagram, find you,
it might confuse
and
people
type
with
at Chick Paints, because I call you Reese all the time.
I don't want to be painted. I just thought maybe, but that's the.
No, it shouldn't confuse anyone, because I call you Reese, and so I'm talking to you as Reese. And then when anybody watches this and say, "Oh, I want to follow Reese," they will use at Chick Paints to find you and not your name.
The one person who doesn't call me by my nickname is my partner. It continually uses my full name. I don't mind, I don't care, but it's just.
Yeah. It won't cause confusion, because to actually find you on Instagram, they'll use your handle,
my handle,
not your name. So, and it's just that I've put your handle with your name, so when people hear me calling you Reese, rather than just calling you Chick Paints all the time.
I knew a guy whose last name was Handel. His name was Nick Handel. He was a scrap dealer.
So shout across the way, Handle, what's your handle?
Handel.
There we go. True story.
Right. True story. Right, so I need some 6s. Come on, guys, give me some 6. Oh,
hey, there's a 6.
That is a sexy 6. Yep, we're nearly at water. No,
and where's this going?
This guy.
From
the drone.
Yeah, from the drone. Right,
actually, yeah. I'm having more success with drones today, it appears. Where are we? Well, they're right down there. So it is a strength 5 shot. I need a 3. I got a 6. It's got no AP.
No AP, so it's a 3 to save. That's a 4, so he saved it.
Oh, you are so lucky.
He neoed the hell out of that thing.
The Neo wasn't the one.
And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot. Haha, I'm going to do some proper Matrix stuff now. This guy here is going to shoot between those pipes here to shoot at him, and my comms guy is going to give him a +1. He's out in the open, so there's no save, no -1. There's no. He's not at half range, so he gets rapid fire.
It's getting hot.
It's getting mullered.
It's getting hot in here.
So this is going from that guy down there. He's going to be shooting between these 2 stacked up pipes into the drone over there.
You're trying to deny me that.
I'm going to take that 3-point model away, hopefully, But the thing is, with Kill Team, I do need you to save to fail an injury roll as well, so that it kills him. So it could just put a flesh wound on him. So this is what we want to do. Here we go. I want 3s. No, I want 2s with the comms to give him +1.
Obscured.
It's not obscured. He's in open ground, so he can see quite clearly between the pipes. Yeah, but he can see through the pipes to the model.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna start chopping it back.
there we go. So they are bam in there perfectly fine.
You need to force the game, my friend.
I need force to wound, and that's 1-4.
4 plus save.
That's not a save, and an injury roll of a 3. It's only a flesh wound.
What is the flesh wound?
I use these little things because we're not. I mean, we can use the. I'm shaking this camera around like crazy right now.
Yeah, we are still learning. This is a learning curve.
And like we keep saying, throw suggestions down. If you've got somewhere, if you find it difficult to watch, if you find suggestions, feel free, throw them down there, because we want to make this more interesting. We want to make this a much more chill and chat kind of game. So feel free.
We are both easy going kind of people. Okay, this drone can see this guy down here at extreme range.
So that's this drone shooting down to the guy down
This
there.
drone, yeah.
To down there, in
If
between
you
the
like
windows.
if you like, share and subscribe, I will paint them. If you follow me at chickpaints.com. No,
not
it's
Chick
not
Paints.
.com.
It's on Instagram at Chick Paints.
Yeah. /
No forward slash. You're confusing the issue now.
underscore
Nobody will ever find you.
hyphenated. Right, so I need some 6s and
Bam!
Do you know what? My gun drone seemed to be a lot more
Gun
work.
drones are doing better than anything else.
And I need a 3.
Bam. No AP on that, so it's a 3 up to save. And that's a 2.
So.
That's just a wound. It is a Reaver, he has 2 wounds.
Oh, I thought it was only. I couldn't learn to speak English. I thought he was already on a wound, but
Nope.
obviously he is not.
Right. Moving on. So my comms guy. Actually, I don't think my comms guy can actually see anybody. Oh, he can. Yeah. He can see someone. He's only got 24 inches of range, so he's -1. He's -2. You can see this guy here. So I'm going to shoot at that guy. He's -1 for -1 because long range, minus another one because he's obscured. So he is hitting on 5s, only 1 shot. But you are 1 inch away, so if I do actually manage to hit him, he will need to take a falling test, and if I manage to kill him, I can get rid of that drone at the same time. So 5s. There's a 5. And I need a 3.
Strength 3, toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So I need a 4.
No, toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So I need a
Strength
3. There we go. So he does need to take a save.
Saved
Which
it.
he saves it, but he does need to take a falling test. If you get 1, he falls. No, he doesn't. Rats.
Everything's shot.
Not everything of yours.
Everything of mine.
So in that
shot.
case, then my
All his
leader
guns. La, la,
will
la, la.
fire. He has an 18-inch range assault weapon.
Wait,
Watch.
choosing that down. My drone, I can spend like 1 command point and my drone can fight first.
Which one?
This one. Here.
He's not in combat.
No, I know, but you can choose another friendly model within 3 inches that is eligible.
Has to be eligible to fight. Which means he needs to be in combat.
Is that a word you want to hear in the UK nowadays? Is it?
What?
Not eligible. I'm not eligible for a lot of things, but I'm going to
So
have...
I am going to fire my.
Do you have to give it a shake?
Well, I'd be careful if it's carbonated.
It's not carbonated.
Yeah, so give it a shake. So he's going to fire at your drone down there.
Who is?
My leader.
You advanced him.
He advanced, but he has an assault weapon.
Curse you, Adeptus Astartes, you
He is -1.
You sexy
You
mofo.
are in the middle of nowhere.
How do you do assault? It's not fucking advanced it.
So he is shooting at you for 3 up, -1, so it's a 4 up. It is carbonated. No, it's not. 4 up to hit. There, 2 5s. Its toughness is.
Rank.
Why did you buy it then?
I get tired.
Alright, so.
I don't want to have energy drinks.
What toughness on the drone?
What do you want it to be?
2 would be nice.
I'm afraid I can't do 2.
3,
No.
4,
Possibly.
5.
Nope.
Right, it's a 4 then. So it's a 4 to hit. 4 to wound, sorry. And neither of them are. But can I re-roll the wound roll? Which
You know you
I can re-roll the wound roll.
Oh, you're doing it for the people at home.
Yep.
For the benefit
So
of the people at home. How many command points have you got?
3.
But that says 3 right now.
Yeah, because I've just taken it down from 4 to 3.
How did you have 4? Because you had the same number as me when we
I
started our
have 2,
turn.
sorry. I used 1 last turn and then used 1 this turn and then gained 2 more.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're right. Yeah. So no, still no. I got exactly the same roll.
What are the chances of that?
Well, I could do the math.
If you read the 500 facts about Warhammer, it did say on there that if you want a 1 and you command dice it, you will get a 1 again.
Yeah. What's the range of bolt pistol? Heavy bolt
12
pistol.
inches.
I believe it's 12 inches. So this guy is also going to fire at that drone.
Return fire.
So yeah.
And you, Mr. or Mrs. who are at home on
I'm
YouTube,
sure it's
who are you? Come and say hello.
It's not me. It can't be me. I don't have the internet open. Are you still watching it?
No. That seems, because we do have people who dip in and dip out, but that's just been continuous.
Yeah, that's got to be one of me, but I haven't got internet open.
You're not open. That's.
I don't have it open on my phone.
What happened to your really hard case?
Oh, it was doing my head in. I don't have it on my phone. So I really don't know where that's coming from.
I've been using that colour today as well.
Drucci Violet.
Oh, is that the wash? I've been using the wash as well today. I've been using Xerxes.
No,
purple.
that's not even that. That's that's a new paint.
That's Xerxes purple.
No, it's not. It's
No, I know, but the colour in Citadel is Xerxes. Yeah, because I've been using that.
my purple.
Oh, it might be Gene Steele though.
Anyway,
I've
right.
been painting.
So the bolt pistol, long range.
One
minus
quick question. The colour of the Tyrians who were attacking Baal.
Yeah.
What colour were they? The carrier base.
It's the purple. It's jeans.
High Fleet, Leviathan.
High Fleet Leviathan is.
No, I know the colour. It's just that the banner. I showed you a picture. The banner for the Venerable Dreadnought I'm doing.
Yeah.
I only have the colours for that, and I know that it was BM off that, or
Which
BM
is
off,
the red and blue.
which attacked McCrag. So
Yeah.
the kind, but I've
White
only,
and purple is.
I've only got purple.
White and purple is High Fleet Leviathan.
Can I just? I'm going to air this, and I'm very annoyed, right? So I have. Oh, God, I don't know. I have the camera shy. I have the. Are you going to roll it anyway?
If I have.
No, go. Right. So I bought the Ultramarines Venerable Dreadnought from Forge World.
Mhm.
It is smaller than the plastic kit.
Yeah.
By quite a lot.
Really?
Yep. It was £32 on its own, and each weapon was £10. Whereas you buy the plastic kit for £28, and it comes with las cannons, assault cannons, plasma cannons, and things.
Forge World is.
It's
a bit
shit.
of a
I hate
rip-off.
that Venerable Dreadnought model. It's resin, but it paints like it's Spinecast.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's combat weapon is flying cars. I don't like it. I have the chaplain. You've painted him up. The chaplain
Yes,
dread.
the Chaplain Dreadnought, which is all buried away in my box.
I'm gonna do this. I have. Someone said hi on the screen.
Oh yeah, that was under the painting about half an
Oh,
hour.
okay. I have that model. Don't want it.
Really?
Yep. So I'm gonna give it away. You go on Chick Paint and you follow me and you like, and if you comment on your favourite model that I painted, at the end of the month I will pick someone. I don't want to paint it.
No,
Unless you want it.
You're gonna want to. You'd have to put up a post.
And I'm
A
being
specific
spontaneous.
post. Yeah.
What happened?
Put up a specific post.
What'll happen is I'll forget. Yeah, I don't want to paint it. I think it's ugly. I bought it because they were doing the buy one get one free on weapons.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
But yours is really nice.
I like mine.
Sorry, it's annoying me. It's smaller and it costs more money.
Yep. Right, so we're moving on to combat now.
Sorry.
I just need to double check who that is. That is Michelangelos. So this is going to be.
That's a really good camera.
This is here, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. It zoomed in a little bit on the grapple.
There we go.
Nice.
So we're going to have a bit of a scrap going on here between brother Michelangelos.
But if I gave it to you, would you paint it up as just a chaplain trait?
Oh yeah, probably. I've already done one. I've already changed my one.
Bloody horrible. I didn't get it. It's still in there. I didn't get it out.
Oh, there's a scout.
We don't have scout.
You have?
Nope.
I thought you said he's a scout.
No, sniper.
Oh, sniper. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, just ignore me. Don't worry about me. Combat. There we go. That's what I want. From nice little sleeves on my cards from Ivory Goat Games. I'll give a hashtag. I'll shout
Yeah,
out,
check them
actually. I'll
out.
do
They
some
have
pictures.
a insanely good discount on.
20%, I think. No, is it 20% or 15% for normal people?
Okay.
And it's more for members of White
Yeah.
Eagles.
It's a local club. Obviously, there are alternatives like
Triple Helix I've bought from before. They were awesome.
Dark Sphere.
Dark Sphere is
Element.
great.
Dark Sphere's okay.
Dark
Element
Sphere
Games
is
is
pretty good for their delivery times. I don't know about anybody else, but Dark Sphere are really good on delivery
Dark
times.
Sphere, I bought some stuff and I was going to London.
For
so
store pickup, wasn't
yeah.
it? You bought it ready
I
for store
bought the
pickup.
codex. It said online it had 2 in store. I bought one. I went to pick it up. They said they couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And I said, what's going to happen? And they said, well, you can come and collect it when it's ready. I said, I'm not local. So I had to faff around with opening up ticket dockets with them to get that delivered to me. And then they had the cheek to try and charge me for delivery.
Yeah.
When it's, I paid more because I collected it rather than getting it delivered.
Yeah, I mean, technically it works out the same price when you collect from in store.
It's £20, and when you get it delivered, it's about 18.
But you do pay postage on top of that, which means that it does work out the same with you.
It does.
Well, there's a few.
They
quid
wanted
in
me
it.
to pay about £1.50 more than what it was anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really annoyed. Other than that, they are great. It's just that I think that happens to a lot of places. They.
Oh, that's no good to me because that's not going to work.
I didn't mean this shit. I just really shut them. Dark Sphere. But it was annoying. But
Yeah.
everything else was brilliant. I got a Storm Surge, right, for £72, and it's usually 90. I was very happy with that.
Right, so my Reaver is going to attack you. He has 3 attacks.
Sorry. Other than that, it's all great.
Oh, he has +1 attack.
But he's got a combat knife.
Because he has a combat knife.
No, the combat knife doesn't do that, does it? It does. Sorry, I'm used to friggin' Death Guard.
Yep. Combat knife is +1 attack on combat. He is also a Reaver. So he's a Reaver. I'm going to double check what I've got here. Michelangelos. He is 2 attacks. My combat specialist, I believe, +1 attack.
My boyfriend has said he could take Robert Gilliam in a fight. He is a Mancunian.
Well, +1 is there, and then the combat knife gives him combat knife +1 attack. So he's got 4 attacks on your guy. His Weapon skill is on a 3. There's a 1. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. How many wounds has your guy got?
Oh, 2.
2. Right, so I got 3 in. The strength of the combat knife is 4.
Toughness 4. I need a quick look because. Yeah, carry on.
4s. That's 1. That's not helpful.
See, I can take that on a drone with the safety protocol. It is within 3 inches. It's yeah. So I would lose the drone.
You'll lose the drone.
But there's no need to do that because my save is there's no AP on this, right?
No AP, yeah.
The 3. Yeah, I
That's
saved
safe.
it. And I get to
Punch him back.
with my very nice stealth suit. I have 3 attacks. Well, this is the bit where Tao fall down. It's 5, so yeah. Oh, I forgot.
What?
He has the camouflage field, so it's -1 to hit on all attacks targeting that unit.
No, I rolled really high. I rolled like 5s and 6s.
If you had, it's cool because nothing happened.
Yeah.
But I could remember that. So 5s. Huh.
No, that's
Let
alright.
me down. Strength 4, so I need 4s. Yep, 1 in. No AP because it's just in.
3 up save. That's a save.
Stalemate.
Okay, okay. So we need to go through the test.
I
now.
have 1 drone that's on a list.
So what you need to do is, let me just go through this again because this is the one rule that I can never get through my head. So, morale phase. You've got nobody who's shaken. You don't need to worry about whether your kill team's broken because not half of your army is suffering.
Yeah, I lost a finder and a drone.
Yeah, I mean you've got 1 flesh wound. You've lost 2 models. You've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models unaffected, 6 models unaffected, which means that not half of your army is under any kind of what's this, so we can ignore all of that. All we need to do is each of your models that has a flesh wound and for your other models of your kill team is broken, which is not, you need to take a nerve test. So you roll 1d6, apply the effects. So each friendly model that is shaken, +1 to it, or out of action, sorry. So for him, you roll a d6 and +2.
4.
And then you need to make sure
Leadership
you
is
don't
6.
exceed the leadership, so he's fine. You could also -1 for anybody who's nearby. I'll do the same thing for this guy, which is...
That goes on a flesh wound.
No, he's not. He's on a regular wound, which is why it's a dodecahedron dice as opposed to a token dice. The difference, he's a 2 wound model, so he's only lost 1 wound, whereas this guy has lost both of those wounds and he's on a flesh wound. So this guy needs to, his leadership is a 8. I don't think I can actually fail this because I haven't lost anybody, so I literally only need to I don't do any modifiers, which is a 5, so that doesn't, I believe, I don't know if he can transhuman physiology ignore the penalty to this model's hit rolls from 1 flesh wound it suffered. So it can still get modifiers to the flesh wounds and so on, but other than that, any hit rolls it just ignores.
Can we just take a very short time
Yeah,
out?
we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 5.
And it'll be turn 3. I like that.
microphone's on, yes.
Oh, good. Right,
We're back.
welcome
and
back.
we've also lost that one viewer that we had.
Well,
I like to bet it was on there and it's now just refreshed the ticker. That's what it is. Somebody had come and gone.
Can you not
and they've refreshed the ticker.
restart this so that you get all the notifications out?
What's that?
When you start live show, it pings when you've got the bell. Can you not
No, because then I'll end up having 2 of this show on my
Okay.
library. So you can't get quite the entire build on there.
You need to
I can't.
on this.
What,
Yeah.
that? Yeah, but you're missing everything down
We
here.
can move it down when we get into what this will be. Sorry, this is a work in progress. So
Which is what all the crud all over the screen is about it.
Yeah, but please, if you bear with us, things will get brilliant. We are early doors. This is only the 3rd time we have done this, and the first time we had like. First time we done this, it was like, what was it? It was rubbish, wasn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. We were trying to play a full 40k game as well when we got through.
We were, weren't we? Oh my god.
That was terrible.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see a lot of this has crashed. My graphics has crashed now.
Okay.
That's what all that is. It's graphics
So
cards
the
crashed.
camera. Oh right.
Camera's
so,
working,
so
but you look on my Facebook feed. This is what you can see live.
Okay.
But
there is a goal to get to, and if people do donate, even just £1, dollar, whatever, a yen, a ruble, a zloty, whatever.
I mean, what I did say when I first put that up there, though, it does depend on running costs of the business as well.
Yeah.
You know, I do need to buy models to paint and then give away probably, well, some of them. I need to pay for the encoder. So, you know, even though you might throw 20, 30, 40 or even 100 quid towards me.
You're putting yourself down.
No, I mean, no, but what I mean is that there are running costs associated with that. So you you won't necessarily see that go up in increments that you can help.
But you will get there eventually.
But it will all be helping. And even if I don't get support, it will happen. The support is needed to make it happen quicker. That's the important thing. I am aiming, not only am I aiming for the new computer and aiming for better cameras and studio setup, as well as aiming to build the new studio, it's not a case of with your support it won't happen, or sorry, it's not a case of without support it won't happen. It's just a case of with support it will happen quicker.
A little bit.
So let me see, I want to just try and get this to refresh a bit because it's not